Day 186 of doing a poker vlog during a pandemic where you can't make poker vlogs because you can't play live poker, so you've had to resort to making poker memes. Tell me you've watched Bo Burnham's Inside without telling me you watch Bo Burnham's Inside. If you can't tell, today's video is going to be a bit of a different kind of video. No gimmicks, no memes, just me, a talking head, just telling you how I feel and what I think, because you care, because I'm a 25-year-old with so much wisdom to share and to give. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, making memes for 7 months is hard, man. It's been hard. Like, I can't wait to just do like poker vlogs where I can just have a set formula. I don't have to actually create anything. I just go and play poker, put the hands in, do a voiceover over it, and then the YouTube algorithm loves it and it's like, I'm gonna push this out to all kinds of people. YouTube loves poker vlogs. The algorithm just eats that shit up. So the reason I'm making this video is because recently I've learned through this YouTube journey that it's much more sustainable to create content that you enjoy instead of content that panders to the general public and that people enjoy, whatever. Because some point recently during this entire journey, like, I started conflating my sense of self-worth and self-esteem with how my channel was doing. And once my channel started slowing down a little bit, inevitably as it does, I just started feeling shitty. I wasn't enjoying the work. I put out 2 shitty videos. You know what actually got me out of the hole was I read this, I think it was a tweet from Andrew Nemi that said something along the lines of like, it's much more sustainable to create work that you enjoy on the YouTube grind than it is to just create work that panders to the general public. And I was like, that's so true and that's so right. It kind of just reminded me of like why I'm doing this and why I quit my like 9-to-5 job to be a poker player, content creator. It's to like live my dream and be happy, and if I'm not happy, then what's the fucking point? So anyway, I'm making this video. It's a little different from what you're used to, but if you don't like it, fuck you and go me. That was rude, I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Today I want to talk about how I got here and a little bit of my story, because I don't think many of you really know. Like, y'all show up for the memes here and there. You're like, oh, he's the funny poker YouTube guy. And like, y'all have kind of maybe picked up that, oh, he's an actor or something. I don't know. I don't really give a shit. He's just some random guy on the internet that I don't care about. But anyway, here's a little bit of who I am. So, I am an actor. I'm 25. I live in Toronto. During high school, I developed a passion for acting and music theater performance, and so I just started training really hard on my own. Like, I started doing like acting classes and singing lessons and dance lessons, did ballet to like build up my like technique, did a bit of like, I worked at the grocery store to help subsidize my costs. And then after school, I went to theater school. I did a year of theater school in Victoria, BC at the Canadian College of Performing Arts. And then I got my honors bachelor's in music theater performance at Sheridan College in Oakville, Ontario. And I graduated in 2019. And so this past like couple of years has been kind of a bit of a roller coaster. Right out of school, I had a contract lined up. I did a production of Grease, the musical, with Drayton Entertainment. And it was a really, really memorable summer because that was the summer that I lived in a van.
My name is Greg and Ivan is my van. We've got no plan, just a van and a man in Ivan. I be surviving. My van is Ivan, Greggy is my name, no day's the same. Here is my rise to fame in Ivan. I be a thriving, oh Ivan and Greg and Ivan and Greg and Ivan. Living the van life.
Yeah, after graduation, I bought a camper van to live in indefinitely to save money, because as a person working in an industry that doesn't pay well, that requires you to live in one of the most expensive cities in North America, it made sense to me. So I was living in a camper van during that time doing Grease the musical, and that's actually also when I met Courtney.
Oh God!
After that, I moved to Toronto in my camper van with nothing. I had no job lined up. I had nothing lined up. I had nothing. And I was just like looking for a job. I worked at a Moxie's for a while. I shot on set for a few days on Netflix's Age of Samurai.
It was a huge gamble, but one he had to take.
We
Which was cool. It was my first time on a professional set. It was non-union, but still, it was a really cool experience. And then around November 2019, I got a job as a kids TV show host.
Come here, Seal. Get on my head.
And I did that for a while. I did that for a year and a half, from like November 2019 till March 2021. So yeah, I worked there for a year and a half, and I was very fortunate because while I was there, the pandemic happened and a lot of my peers lost their jobs and the acting industry, theater industry kind of got destroyed. But I was very fortunate to have that job because I was able to work from home. I had to build a blanket fort in Courtney's bedroom to continue to do the show from home. And then I don't know, man, like after like 8 months of being in quarantine and lockdown, I just kind of got bored because my entire life just became kids TV and work, and so I just needed some other creative outlet. And so in December of 2020, I started a poker vlog just because like I was really interested in poker. I loved watching Brad Owen and Rampage Poker, and I just don't know, I just wanted to start a poker vlog, and I was like, I'm just gonna go do it. I'm gonna do it. I can't play poker, but maybe I can do a poker vlog playing like online or something. So then I started that, and you'll see my first few videos, I was just playing like $5 no limit on global poker, and it was just absolute garbage. And then the pandemic didn't slow down, and I was like, oh my god, what have I done? I started a poker vlog in the middle of a pandemic where I can't even actually play poker. So then I had to problem solve, and I was like, okay, what else can I do in the meantime? And I was like, why don't I make memes? People like memes. Daddy's made you some content, open wide. And then after a couple weeks, one of my videos went viral. It was the what poker vlogs sound like to people who don't play poker. And that kind of just blew up in the poker YouTube community. And then my momentum just kept going. It took me like a month to get my first 100 subs, and then a week to get my first 1,000. And then I was getting like 1,000 like subscribers a week at the first like month, and I was like, holy crap, this is amazing. By the time February rolled by, I became eligible for YouTube monetization, and in my first month I made like $1,000 from ads alone, and people reaching out to me for sponsorships and things like that. And then I secured a deal, and it reached a point in March where I was like, oh my gosh, I can actually make a living off of this. So at the time with the kids TV, I was still, they were in a bit of a transitional period because we were hiring a new host and etc. And I just didn't want to leave them high and dry and just give them 2 weeks. So one day in early March, I had a meeting with my boss, and I was like, listen, here's is my formal 2 months notice because I started a poker YouTube channel and it's going really well and I'm actually able to live off of it, but I didn't want to leave you high and dry, so here is my 2 months notice. I was fired the next day. Like I was supposed to go into a studio that day to shoot a show. But I got an email from my boss, and CC was his boss and his boss's bosses, and it went all the way up, and they were like, thank you for everything you've contributed. You're let go. So I had to text Courtney, and I was like, Courtney, I don't have my job anymore. She was like, oh my god, what have you done? And it was one of those moments in life where you're just like, what the fuck am I doing, man? I had just quit my nice, cushy job as like a kids TV show host. I was performing for a living, I was being an actor for a living, being paid well, and then I kind of just like threw it away to make content for poker degenerates on YouTube. But I've had my fair share of moments in my life of like, what the fuck am I doing? Like going to theater school, living in a van, but like to have all of those things condensed within like 3-4 years, it was kind of nuts. So it was kind of nerve-wracking, it's kind of overwhelming. But I gotta say, 4 months later, having worked for myself, like it's been really fun. It's been very challenging, but it's been very fulfilling, And it's like now not only am I like a content creator, it's like I'm also like I'm my own like businessman. I'm my own entrepreneur, accountant, and it's not like I went to business school. It's not like I have an honors bachelor's in business. I have an honors bachelor's in singing, acting, and dancing. And this is what I'm doing with my degree. Anyway, that's kind of my story. This video is just a little treat for me to just take a break from memes and to rant a little bit. And I'm very excited for the future though. So I want to tell you guys about my future plans for the channel, and I'm so excited. Basically, Courtney's also taking a little leap of faith. She's having her own what the fuck am I doing kind of moment. Basically, Courtney is quitting her job. Her last day is in a couple of weeks. And then she's gonna come work on the channel with me because, you know, I need the help, honestly. Like, again, like I said, I'm not just content creating, you know, I'm not just editing. There's so much other stuff that's going on, and it's reaching a point where it's like, yeah, I could use some help. So she's actually gonna work on the channel with me. And then from there, we're gonna start traveling. We're gonna start traveling and we're gonna live off of the channel. So I'm really excited to share that. In August, we're doing a cross-country trip across Canada to go to Vancouver, which is my hometown. And during this time, hopefully casinos are open up so I can actually start doing live poker vlogs. And then from there in the fall, we're gonna drive down to Las Vegas for the WSOP. So I'm gonna be there for all of the events, and I'm gonna be playing cash games, maybe play a couple of actual events myself. Anyway, I'm really excited for the future of this channel because 1, I get to work with Courtney, which I'm so excited about, and 2, you know, we just get to travel the world, and 3, I get to do actual live poker vlogs, which is what I know y'all want, and which is what I really want as well. And yeah, that's it. That's all I had to say today. Just, I'm losing my mind being in this panini, a little bit of my backstory and who I am, and future plans with Courtney and the channel. And that's it. Thank you for indulging me and allowing me to have this little treat away from poker memes and just ranting. I hope y'all are happy and well and safe. Stay loose, play 7 deuce or whatever disingenuous degen bullshit I say at the end of my videos. And thanks so much for watching. I hope y'all have a great day.